Hey guys, so this is the working I was talking about that I wanted to do, where Eve was talking about on her channel. She mentioned about a Nine of Cups card that she had, or a Ten of Cups card, and she gave me a wonderful idea for calling in ancestor energy. So orange is for attraction, okay? And on this candle I wrote for to attract any spiritual help available to me that wants to help me. And I put love filled. I put white beings only. And then I took 5 candles. I made one of them to attract my angels and archangels, one for my passed on loved ones, one for passed on loved ones, I'm sorry, and my ancestors, and my higher self is this one. And this one is any starseed energy that ancestors that love me. And then I put a circle there in the middle. You can't see it because here, I'll just lift it up. Okay. And I put me. That's to represent me, to attract them, right? And then I put a little circle around there, and I wrote on the piece of paper, angels, archangels, and I wrote it on the candle, okay? And I used jasmine oil, but you can use olive oil if you don't have nothing else. And on this candle, I put to attract my angels, archangels, higher self, passed on loved ones, okay? And then I wrote it on the card, because I'm going to let this burn for 3 days, because these little white tea lights are going to go, they'll probably be done in about 3 days. So I'm only going to burn it for like 5 or 10 minutes a day. And then, but even though once these are all out, okay, I can remove this, and because I have the energy down on the piece of paper, okay, oops, sorry about that, guys. I wrote my thing on the candle, my, same thing, that I wanted to attract my higher self, to give me more help. Sorry, my phone don't want to stand up. And on each candle I wrote to ask them for help. Okay. After I put the jasmine oil on my candle, which I literally wrote on the candle, okay? Then I put the jasmine oil. Then I put a little bit of blended trust oil and angel powder on it. You don't have to use that if you don't want to, but what you do want to do is charge the candle. And when you charge the candle, you're going to grip it in your hands and focus on what you're trying to do, which would be to attract your higher spiritual help. Make sure you're grounded. And take a couple of deep breaths first so that you're balanced inside. And then all you're going to do, or the way I do it, is I tighten up all my muscles. I just squeeze and I tighten. If you're using a taper candle, be careful you don't break it. And then as I release all my muscles, I blow on it. I blow on the candle to put my energy into it. Okay? And look, guys, you can just hold it and make the wish of what you want to do, and that will work too. I took a long time in my, since I was very young, doing simple spell work to learn how to be able to get mental pictures in my head of things that I wanted to make. I mean, I have memories galore, but for me, being ADHD, it's really, really hard for me to get mental pictures in my head, and it took me a long time. And there's books that will teach you how to do that. Okay. Boy, this jasmine oil smells so good. Then what I did was I started my incense, and I put just frankincense and myrrh, and I cleansed the space, and I asked that my higher spiritual help come in to help me and protect me. And I also asked that I would have better communication with them and better understanding on my behalf, that I would understand what they're trying to tell me, okay? Because to me, they speak in whispers, guys. They really do. So that is all in the working itself. And you can see how it's cohesive, right? Because I asked specifically for specific help. Like, the passed on loved ones that love me, like my mom, my dad, my boyfriend, my ex-husband, people that I know really, truly loved me. And then, of course, my angels and my spirit guides and archangels, they're all included on that. And then starseed energy, okay? And I put ancestors on that, okay? Because I don't know, since we don't really know, or at least I don't exactly I've never gotten to actually talk to one. I've just felt them before. So, and of course, starseed energy could also be your higher self or your own soul talking to you. And I think there's a difference between those two. Or your higher self is maybe part of your soul. And since we don't have all the answers, I go on an intuitive level only. Mind you, this kind of working may not resonate for all you guys, okay? But this is asking for your spiritual help that's already available to you and asking that you be able to better understand them, okay? And I literally wrote what this whole working was about on the card. And this was actually this card was from a pack of paper, loose leaf paper that I bought from my blue notebook that I have. Actually, I have to write this working down and put it on there. And the whole time that I was burning the incense and cleansing our space, I was asking for just love and light and thinking, that my heart was full of love and pure love at that. That's also what the white candles represent too, is purity, okay? And I did ask that nothing negative be allowed in the space, okay? And guys, I try to do that once a week anyway, okay? Because when you're out in the world and you're coming out and, into contact with lots of other people out there, you never know when you're going to meet someone that they smile to your face, but behind your back, they're not all there, or, they're hiding something, or, or they're wishing negative thoughts on you, or you say something that's nice and somebody else goes, what the hell's wrong with you? Anything negative sent to you. So I made sure that I asked for that when I did the cleansing of this. Okay. Okay. So now that I have my candles set up, okay, I'm just going to show y'all here. Angels are, my handwriting sucks, guys, so you're just going to have to forgive me on that. Angels, archangels, and I've got that listed on every single one of these. Okay. I'm going to burn a little bit more incense. And this is just frankincense and myrrh and a little bit of sandalwood. And like I said, you can order all this stuff from Isis Books. They have all these raw herbs you can order. And most of them are only $1 or $2 for an ounce, guys. They're not really expensive. Okay. Or if you have a head shop around you that might, sorry guys, my holder broke a long time ago, and until I can get one, which next month I should be able to get one. Uh-oh. We got some sandalwood popping over there. So, and Sky says hello. She's sleeping. Say hi, Sky. She's like, go away, lady. All right. So, I'm trying to keep this thing from sliding because I don't have a cloth on here today, guys, because I am going to burn this. And they do suggest that one thing I've learned, that you should burn at the same time every day. So maybe right before you go to bed at night. Okay. And like I said, these little candles are going to burn out in about 3 days. Okay. Even if you only light them for 5 or 10 minutes a day. Okay. And do it in a set of odd days. 3 days, 5 days. After that gets done, I'm going to burn this a little bit every day like we did the Mercury candle, okay? And I'm going to be also trying to journal and pay more attention to my dreams and to things that are going on, and signs that I see, things I overhear, to see what messages come through over this next month between now and the full moon. On the full moon, I will, on the day of the full moon, this probably won't be burned down by then, so I'm going to set it on, light it that day, and I'm going to burn it as much as I can for those 3 days, so that all the power goes into it at one time, because full moon means power. Okay, so I've cleansed the space. So then you just need a simple charm, guys. It doesn't have to be, it just has to be pure of heart, So I ask to attract my angels, archangels, passed on loved ones, my higher self, any starseed energy that I have, and my ancestors to come to gather and give me more clear messages on what I'm supposed to be doing, that I am also able to better understand what they are saying to me, and that I have better communication with them. May this working not reverse or place upon me or my clan any curse. May all astrological correspondences be correct for this working. I seal this working with the Eagle Arm Cross and sacred breath. And then, guys, I always clap my hands, stomp my foot to seal the energy. This spell is sealed. As I light this candle, this spell has begun. The thing I'm going to do, because guys, I have a very silly habit of burning myself, or at least my fingernails. So I'm going to use a candle match, a long match. And these are fireplace matches, guys. And I'm going to go clockwise. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not. Because I want to pull this to me and not banish. And this is, I'm doing these little purity candles with each specific energy in a circle. And there's 5 of them. I am going to go clockwise. And guys, I'm only going to let this burn for about 5 minutes. I'm going to set this in here. You know, that's full of kitty litter. And I need to clean it, but I haven't cleaned it in a long time. Let's see what's the date on this. It says 1996 Carson. I found this I was needing, when I first started meditating back in the day, I was needing a candle snuffer, and I found this for $5 in a secondhand store one day. It's got a Celtic design on it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Is that not beautiful? And I do need to clean it, but I don't. I like keeping, every once in a while I'll flick the wax off of things like this, guys, and I will put it in a flame proof thing, and put a candle in the middle of it to let it burn down again, so any energy stuck from, because I only do positive work, guys. I don't do nothing negative. And I can tell on here that there's been some love spells, some money spells, anything highly spiritual that's white. So I know that there's only, and I don't do negative stuff anyway. So, and there are negative things you can do, guys. Good-hearted Wiccans, we do not go that way. Okay. So, guys, I hope I spoke slow enough so that you can get it. And let me show y'all what the overall looks like. And y'all know my handwriting stinks. And if you know of anybody else that would like to pull higher energy into them, to pull their spiritual help to them, this is a good way to do it. This is a little more complicated than anything else that I've showed y'all how to do, but that's because I wanted to call in these specific energies. And you see, this is all positive help from the help we have around us. I just don't always understand the messages. I am ADHD. I'm honest and upfront about that, because guys, I want to be as authentic and pure-hearted as I possibly can. I don't like liars. I don't like thieves. And I know there's negativity around us at times, and that's why I did that protection powder thing that I did for us, because there is negativity in the place that I live, and there are people that are doing illegal things around here that they shouldn't be doing, and I just want that energy to stay away, which is why I cleanse my house once a week. And one of these days I'll have to show y'all how to make holy water, and it's really, really simple. You can use it with purified water and in a little spray bottle you get from the dollar store for $1.50, and boiled rosemary leaves, and because and you can even actually buy rosemary oil from the from ISIS, God, I think they now call it Goddess Isis, because after ISIS the group started attacking Americans, and after the 9/11, I think it was, or sometime after that, ISIS books got vandalized because people thought they had something to do with ISIS, the terrorist group, which they do not. They're a pagan-friendly, get all your needs met here type store, and they're huge. They're in, they used to be in Colfax, Colorado. I don't know where they are now. But anyway, guys, so this is my calling in ancestor energy, and like I said, these little tea lights are going to burn out, and I'm going to keep a journal of messages or dreams or anything that happens, and maybe at some point I'll share that with y'all. I do suggest that you research anything, and there is loads of it out there on Google, guys, and there's quite a few pagans that are on YouTube. So I hope this helps you to call in any spiritual help that you need, and you can always refine it to your own taste, or to maybe you use better words like I put on here, just to attract any higher spiritual help that wants to help me, that loves me. And there's actually, I don't know if you can see them or not, no, because they're on underneath here, but I even put little hearts in the middle of everything. So this was only to be done with love, guys. Anything negative you do that you put out in the universe, it's going to come back and bite you unless it's a self-protection thing. And we'll maybe do something of that in the future. I'm not going to teach y'all a whole bunch of candle work. I just wanted to show y'all a couple of positive things that you could do that would maybe even help make life easier. That's why I tell y'all meditate, meditate, meditate. And if you've followed my advice and you've meditated for any length of time, you will notice that things that you need fall into your lap easier because you're at a higher vibration with the universe. Because the universe truly does want to give you everything that you want and desire that is of a positive and higher vibration than, and white light. And always operate from a pure heart, guys. Never strike out and hurt somebody or do anything what I would call stupid, But I like, I really have faith that my subscribers that I do have now, that if any of you follow this, that all of you have and continue to work on having positive, high vibrations around you. If you like this video, guys, like, subscribe, and share. If you know someone else that can use this information, pass it along. Please do hit the like button. It helps. I've noticed a lot of people don't seem to hit the like button. And it really does help. And it also lets me know that you looked at the video and that you did like it. And you can always put your comments in. I always read all the comments and I try to respond to all of them. Maybe sometime in the future I won't be able to do that, but at this point in time I'm able to. So I hope this helped y'all, and I hope some of you have some wonderful experiences. And I will see you next time. Be a light in the darkness, guys. Lana Scott, Lighthouse.